Congresswoman Claudia Tenney from House Science, Space and Technology. Congresswoman, it's so good to see you again. We love having you on. So what do you make of the New York Times out with this bombshell? This is a setback, a new one, for the president's electric mandates for all of America to buy electric cars. New York Times is saying China is a juggernaut. Cheaper electric cars at just $11,000. Will hit Detroit like a wrecking ball. They're warning this could trigger a second U.S. auto industry bailout in just 15 years because of what the White House is doing.
Well, this is obviously a disaster, and of course, China's economy is struggling, but they subsidize their economy and they don't care about their people, so they can do whatever they want in an authoritarian regime. That's why I joined Randy Feenstra, a representative, and another 140 members of the House, to say to Joe Biden, you've got to back off this EV plan and the EPA regulation that's going to force Americans to buy EVs at such high prices. And also, they're dangerous right now. I mean, and not to mention the fact that Germany is already reacting to this, removing subsidies. So you're seeing Audi and Mercedes backing off of their use of EVs. And another big problem that we're not talking about is New York State has a mandate on school buses, and they can be very dangerous, especially up where I live in the cold part of the state, with kids could get stranded on an EV.
Yeah, that's dangerous, what you just said, Congresswoman. That's an important point. They're also very, very heavy. The electric car batteries are really heavy. It's, we've already seen reports going to tear up all that infrastructure the president is spending money on, roads, highways, and bridges. But here's the thing. Why didn't the Biden White House see what Toyota and China is already saying is the way to go? Plug-in hybrid cars that still use gasoline?
I don't think they look at anything practically. I mean, if you look at the energy mission, the energy czar there. She is all in for 100% zero. They're listening to John Kerry. He's been very motivated in getting the Democrats and Joe Biden to do just a really harsh net zero immediately, which is unsustainable, and it's going to be impractical, and people are going to get hurt, and people will even die if this continues.
Yeah, I mean, the middle and lower class worker can't afford these expensive cars, but BYD, China's BYD, again, 11 grand a pop. I mean, their growth is astonishing, Congresswoman. 3 million electric vehicles last year, more than any other company. And now they've got, they're blowing out factories, and they're building in Brazil, Brazil, Thailand, Hungary, and Uzbekistan. Yep. So they're really cranking it out there. So it looks like this Biden White House put America behind the 8 ball here.
Of course they did, and they always do. Look what they've done with every other policy. But this is going to be a huge problem, and it's going to be a campaign issue. And I think that's why you've seen some of the traditionally Democrat-leaning, especially union groups like the Teamsters, now endorsing President Trump instead of Biden. Let's see what they do in Michigan with some of these huge union auto unions. They're getting hurt the most by this EV push, and they may actually turn the other way too. And Michigan's a swing state, and it's going to be in play this year.
Congresswoman Tenney, thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.